Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something, but I just don't have the time.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Just passing through, or here to stay? What a day, huh?
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. It's all much better than paying those ridiculous import prices.
Never forget, there's nothing humanity can't accomplish through science and working hand in hand with one another.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble. They're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical relic called the Dragonstar. Now, there's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, and dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to take over the galaxy using the Dragonstar. You will? Wow, you're the first person to actually agree to do it. Thanks. Like I said, I'll make it worth it to you. You won't regret it.
Do you want to hear the song I just made up? I'm a bunny, you're a bunny, he's a bunny, ha! I'm still working on it. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored. See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, 'cause my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, 'cause it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working. It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis. I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me? It's Space Frog from outer space, and he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great. My mom says it does. She says her work friends like my drawings because they make them smile. She says it's because there aren't many kids here, and lots of people miss having kids around, or it reminds them of their families. Yeah, they've let me do it before, but they're working, so they can't help me do it, and they don't let me leave the condos without them. They say it's for my safety, but my friend Taya's mom sometimes lets him go out without her. I don't know. You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Huh. If you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
Not a lot of kids here. Sometimes you've got to make your own fun. Hey, who are you? Nice to meet you. I hope you like it more than I do here. I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers, and Taye, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about lots of different things right now. I don't really know what to say. Nah, there's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's because everything's so packed together, there's no room for it. But also, there's almost no kids here either, so it doesn't make sense to have one. Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool, I guess, but it'd be cooler if I got to hang out with more kids my age. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school would be nice. Yeah, I'm just worried about my mom. She gets sad all the time, and I just want to help her. She's been that way since my dad died. Only, she doesn't like me talking about it to other people, so I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Maybe you should talk to her? Maybe talking to her would help? I don't know. I guess we just make up some games? Usually, sometimes we go to the community center, and they have stuff to do there. Except not when the adults are having. I asked my mom what they were, but she says it was something to do with drinking, and I've never gotten sad after. Bye.
Don't tell me, my son. That boy means well. Gotta hand it to... My son means well, and I know he's my husband, his father. He is. I'm doing my...
What if my mom weren't so sad all the time?
Don't. That boy means well. Oh. It's just that he does this all the time. Tries to get some... My son means well, and my husband, his father. Keith died in a mining accident a few... It wrecked me. Still... Now? Nothing. I haven't... I had originally been offered a job here at the local Galbank branch as its manager. That's not a week before I was due to start. They announced that the site... It was never meant to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died, I needed to take care... Taye is good. He obviously misses his daddy. He keeps talking about how he wants to get it. He's a good boy. I don't know what... I couldn't stand the thought of losing to... When Keith died, Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Taye turns 18. Finding work that I can do as a single mother here on Cydonia has been almost impossible. What little money we do get from the settlement every month, to be fair, Deimos provides us with a... Oh my. Are you sure? That's... My gosh, it's so generous. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to put it away into savings for Taye. Maybe we can... Then he won't have to work in the mines like his daddy.
How incredibly kind. I'm continuing to learn things about you. Good things.
You're truly lucky to have a friend who shows such generosity to a total stranger. I'll never forget this.
I hope getting that book won't be too much trouble. What's that supposed to mean? But just because I look like I couldn't bench press a stick of rock? Nah, just kidding. I got some issues that prevent me from... I was offered an experimental treatment, and unfortunately, instead... But it's okay. They offered me this condo and set me up with enough money to... Well, I don't have the kind of money to pick up and leave. Yeah, I get some credits every month, but besides, I share my money. I blow it all on games, movies, comics, books, and other stuff for me and my... I feel like it's better to spend it now. I try not to let it get me down. Right now, I'm just... I may have been dealt a shit hand of cards, but I decided to say... Though some things would be easier if I wasn't bound to my home. Bored? Are you kidding me? I got more entertainment at my fingertips than I don't think I'll ever be bored. And I'm certainly not gonna wait. Yeah, thanks. You too. Ooh, yeah. I'm probably not the best person to ask about this. But there's a couple of bars around here. Some people like hiking around Mars. It's a cool planet for that, I hear. Ooh, yeah. I recently saw 2 Dates for Darla 4. I accidentally started watching this sports movie because it was on and I was too lazy. It's about this underdog team full of losers. It goes on to win. I saw a cool horror movie called That. Oh, there was this live action movie adaptation of an old anime. We had. Yep. See you later.
In other news, on the lifeless planet of Ekterra, a mining operation run by Argos extractors was attacked by the Crimson Fleet.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of it? Maybe that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Graffiti and other street art is not tolerated per Sidonian City Ordinance 5.82.
I can answer your general questions about Sidonia. Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are... Politics. You shouldn't be so surprised that money even though I'm a UC-appointed official, I still need to rely on political donations. The money goes right back into the... I'm sorry, I can't, but if you have any other standard protections from the media and anyone who would go to them, I'm sure. Sidonia's not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in... But if you're not here for work and you're looking to kill some time, beautiful scenery. If you're looking to kick back after that and experience Martian nightlife... You mean besides being the most important city of industry? Well, this is the home of Deimos Star Yards, which and to this day, our mines and manufacturing are We may not outshine fancier cities like New Atlantis on its surface. Well, I've been appointed governor, every day. I am passionate. I look out for their interests, I support their prosperity, and in return, they help, if you ask me. Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But if you have mining experience, you may wish to check with whoever, or maybe check with the Deimos Star Yard corporate. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always... That's cute, but not enough. If you're not sure how much, you probably can't... Goodbye.
The governor is in currently. Hello, do you have business with Governor Hurst? Oh my, in that case, please. You're very welcome.
What a long day.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask. Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything. Oh man, I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I... We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet. They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned... Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not. All I know is that we're running a business here. And I was told to take in all trades and sell... And listen, I'm not gonna worry. Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Cool. That's what we do here. See you around.
Been a long time since Let's see what you've got. Okay.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trade Authority. Sounds like a plan. Come back anytime.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you? Do you now? Well, a shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But I invested no small amount of personal. But then he decided to run off. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's... Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmacy. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around... They were all devils. Red Devils. A UC Marine unit based here on Mars, though they were. I presume a number of them served alongside Dr. Walker. Bonds forged in battle and all that. That's correct. We're no longer in... He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority.
Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the... So if you were able to find him and...
I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll...
A reminder that particle detonations can occur beyond the city limits between the hours of 0600 and 1800 local time.
Time is money, love, so if you've got something to say, then say it. Got something on your mind, love? Then spit it out.
Sure. Mission boards where you should go if you're looking for your... You'll tend to find them at local watering holes near spaceports, like the...
You bet your arse we do, love. You've got all these dusties crammed into this tin can of a city scrambling. If they have a thin month in the mines, the credits are still due. So we're here to buy anything and everything. And I do mean everything, if you catch my meaning. No. I'm in what you might call the special liaisons. When the TA needs to deal with, let's call them organization. I keep my own hours and the pay is good. So who the hell am I to complain? Been a real treat, let me tell you.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is key to understanding the universe.
I've been trying to exercise more and eat healthier.
Journalistic integrity at its
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
books for a living when there's an entire universe? Whoa! What the hell are you firing at?
Consider this unit always on the job.
Sidonia's nice. For a mining colony, I guess.
Hello, stranger. I am known. I can make general announcements and relay messages from one. All news and information has been supplied by. I also have been programmed with a limited selection of jokes, but don't forget, this month's target goals have been increased by 5%. Failure. Good thing you do not work here. Sorry, you must be an employee of Deimos Star Yards to access the message. No doom with this quake. A helpful reminder that subterranean particle residents and workers alike are encouraged to heed the warning announcements. Thankfully, you can rest easy knowing that detonations no longer occur at all hours of the night. Feel free to toss your alarm clocks, however. Gone. But not for rumors swirl about the return of the famed Red Devils. Authorities have, of course, I've been reporting this news for 15 years. Why did the snowman need a moist? Because his arms were. Then my instructions are to sit here, do nothing, and be ignored.
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities require the use of a certified safety suit.
Worker robot coming through.
Glad to haul whatever you need. Talk to you later.
Okay. That ore you mined is really gonna bolster our numbers. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment. And I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you... You don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. And everything Deimos does is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the UC. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all. Now hold on, it's not that easy. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
The Office of Governor Hurst would like to remind all Sidonian citizens to do their part to keep Sidonia clean.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? Well, you're...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker? Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. That's so. All right. Maybe she did send you. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get his debt to the Trade Authority, but if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of... Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just sort. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something...
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
But, one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the Authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Red Devils with the meanest marine. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian. Made us tough. It's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xeno-weapons. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure, but it was those monsters that did us in. When the Colony War ended, and the Red Devils included. No. Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across the battlefield. Armistice hurt us more than most, but... wow. And I look forward to...
Hey, you! Maybe Hadrian's friend. Come here.
Be advised to secure this article and find stable ground or remain seated.
What?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, no, I mean, I've got my suspicions. Oh, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking. It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff, though only Percival would be able to tell you all the trace element. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it. It makes it into something... No. Well, yes, but the medical... I'd help him make whatever the city was running low on that month, and we'd sell it to the miners for cheap. But the Trade Authority got wind and wanted their cut. Oh, I'm Cambridge. I was Percival's assistant. Well, apprentice, really. Couldn't work in the mines anymore, so he gave me a job helping with... knows experiments inside and out, and I know this one. Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated... Biggest employer on Mars has always been Deimos Star Yards. Fewer ships meant fewer minerals. That meant a lot of folks scrounging for work. A bunch of parasites. They're folks from the fringes of space, willing to put down anyone who tries to move in on what they've decided. Strange this group would pick Mars as a new home. Sure, we're not downtown New Atlantis, but my guess is the Authority tipped them off when they heard we were working down there, and cut off what they thought was... Great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
I was Vanguard material, until I discovered that space travel turns my stomach in knots.
Be careful down near the mines. You can enter anything.
Hey. Howdy.
Sir, we get a lot of new faces passing through here. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to... You in the service? I know the feeling, but, look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian.
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say? Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me? Yeah, I get your point. I'd like to tell you. I really would. Alright, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Hello.
Red and orange. Everything's red and orange. As far as the eye can see. They can start to wear out here.
Yes?
Fancy seeing you here. Oh, hello there. Have you been there long? Oh, good. I thought... But, oh my, Phil Hill at your... Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
Great! What can the League of Independent Settlers do for you today? Or, as I like to say, how can I help make today your very best day? Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives and new places. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits? That's terrific, because I have this stack of papers here. These are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do... Although... Oh, that's just a few applications. That's what the human touch looks like. No impersonal computer surveys or security breach. Every applicant gets a battery of in-person interviews and has every step of their application completed and carefully. Try getting that from the UC or Freestar. Used to have an office on Aquila, but, you know. But it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space. I'm a people person, as... Fantastic! That's exactly the can-do help. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable... I don't suppose you possess either of those. You know, I can tell that you do, just by the little we... Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, that. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arrives... I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily... And you'll also earn an immediate commission for each... So get on out there and make truly independent living a dream come true. Excellent. Thank you. Whoops. Nearly forgot. Hi there, friend.
Excuse me.
Okay. Hello.
Miners have a secret about something they call the heart of Mars.
It's the same
same damn thing, day in, day out.
Have to lug cargo
You need a
across half the
vacation.
universe to pay for this cleaning.
There's gotta be more to life than this.
Time you went somewhere new.